The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a novel by Mark Twain published in 1884. It is a sequel to The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and follows the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, a young boy who escapes his abusive father and embarks on a journey down the Mississippi River with a runaway slave named Jim. The novel is widely considered a masterpiece of American literature and is known for its use of regional dialects and its satirical portrayal of social and political issues of the time, particularly the institution of slavery. The novel has been both praised for its insightful commentary on American society and criticized for its controversial use of language and portrayal of African American characters. Historical and cultural context. Discuss the social and political climate of the United States in the mid-19th century, particularly in relation to issues like slavery, racism, and westward expansion. In The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Twain provides a scathing critique of slavery and racism, particularly through the character of Jim, a runaway slave who becomes Huck's companion on his journey down the Mississippi River. Throughout the novel, Jim is depicted as a complex, sympathetic character with his own desires, fears, and hopes for the future. At the same time, however, he is subject to dehumanizing treatment at the hands of white characters who view him as property rather than as a human being. Twain's portrayal of Jim thus serves as a powerful indictment of the institution of slavery and the racist attitudes that supported it. In addition to issues of slavery and racism, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn also reflects broader cultural and political trends of the mid-19th century. One of the most significant of these was westward expansion, as Americans moved ever farther west in search of land, opportunity, and adventure. This theme is reflected in the novel's setting, as Huck and Jim travel down the Mississippi River in search of freedom and adventure. Twain's portrayal of the Mississippi River as a symbol of freedom and escape thus reflects the larger cultural fascination with westward expansion and the idea of the frontier. Overall, the historical and cultural context of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is one of deep division and conflict, as Americans grappled with issues of slavery, racism, and westward expansion. Twain's novel both reflects and critiques these broader trends, offering a powerful commentary on American society and culture in the mid-19th century. Satire and social commentary. Analyze the ways in which Twain uses satire to critique various aspects of American society, including religion, education, and politics. Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a satirical novel that critiques various aspects of American society, including religion, education, and politics. Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a satirical novel that critiques various aspects of American society, including religion, education, and politics. Twain uses the character of Huck Finn to provide a scathing commentary on the hypocrisy and absurdity of many societal norms and practices. One of the primary targets of Twain's satire in the novel is religion. Throughout the book, Twain exposes the hypocrisy of religious leaders and the way that religion is used as a tool of oppression. For example, Huck's experiences with the widow Douglas and Miss Watson, who try to teach him about Christianity, are portrayed as shallow and meaningless. Twain also skewers the self-righteousness of the townspeople, who are quick to judge others but fail to live up to the moral standards they profess. The character of the king is particularly effective in this regard, as he poses as a reformed pirate who has found God but is actually using religion as a cover for his criminal activities. Another target of Twain's satire is education. Huck's experiences in school are portrayed as dull and unstimulating, with teachers who are more interested in enforcing strict discipline than in inspiring their students. This is contrasted with the freedom and adventure that Huck experiences on the river, which he finds far more fulfilling and educational than anything he learns in school. Twain also pokes fun at the way that knowledge is valued above all else in society, with characters who are quick to show off their book learning but are ignorant of basic common sense. Finally, Twain uses satire to critique politics and the way that power is wielded in American society. The characters of the Duke and the King are emblematic of this, as they use their positions of authority to manipulate and exploit others. Twain also exposes the corrupt and hypocritical nature of the legal system, as evidenced by the way that Huck's father is able to take him away from the widow Douglas with no repercussions. In addition, Twain critiques the way that society enforces rigid social hierarchies, with characters like the Grangerfords and the Shepherdsons locked in a feud that neither side can even remember the origin of. In conclusion, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a masterful work of satire that critiques various aspects of American society. Through the character of Huck Finn, Twain exposes the hypocrisy and absurdity of religious, educational, and political institutions, revealing a society that is often shallow, oppressive, and corrupt. The novel remains a timeless commentary on the failings of human nature and a powerful call for social justice and reform. The river as a symbol. Explore the significance of the Mississippi River as a symbol of freedom, escape, and adventure for Huck and Jim. In Mark Twain's novel The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the Mississippi River plays a crucial role as a symbol of freedom, escape, and adventure for both Huck and Jim. The river is a powerful force that shapes the journey of the two main characters and provides them with a sense of hope and possibility. For Huck, the river represents an escape from his abusive father and the restrictive society in which he lives. He sees the river as a way to flee from the constraints of civilization and find a new sense of freedom. As he and Jim travel down the river, Huck begins to see the world in a new way, free from the prejudices and biases he was raised with. The river serves as a catalyst for his moral growth and development. For Jim, the river represents a chance to escape slavery and find true freedom. As a slave, Jim is trapped by the laws and customs of society, and the river provides him with a way to break free from those chains. He sees the river as a path to a better life, where he can live as a free man and be reunited with his family. The river becomes a powerful symbol of hope and possibility for Jim, and he is willing to risk everything to reach it. Throughout the novel, the river is also a symbol of adventure and exploration. Huck and Jim encounter new people and places as they travel down the river, and the journey becomes a series of exciting and unpredictable experiences. The river represents a world of possibility, where anything can happen, and Huck and Jim are free to explore and discover. Overall, the Mississippi River is a powerful symbol in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, representing freedom, escape, and adventure for Huck and Jim. Through their journey down the river, they find a new sense of purpose and meaning in their lives, and the river becomes a source of hope and possibility for them both.